Nina? Are you all right? What can I do to help?
If you're up for it, I have some questions for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Michael told me you tore out of here after Nelle. What happened? Did you find her?
Well, I got these from Nelle, so to answer your question, yeah, I found her.
Well, you're lucky you weren't hurt worse. We all know how dangerous Nelle can be when she feels cornered.
Yeah, she was vicious.
But she was begging and pleading for my help, Jackson. When I finally looked over the edge, she was barely hanging on. And I tried to help her. I grabbed her, and I had her hand in my hand, but she just...
Carly, what happened next?
What brings you out so late?
I'm just waiting for some news, and I didn't want to be home alone.
You're thinking about your child.
I'm always thinking about my child. And because of Sasha, I thought my child was a daughter, but it could be a son or a daughter. I don't even know if my child is alive, so that's the thing. It's the not knowing. That's the thing that hurts the most.
I hate what I did to add to your pain.
Valentin, there are a few things I need to say to you.
Okay, well, call my office. My assistant will put you on the books.
No, please, be my guest.
Yes?
You left out a few key details when you were bargaining for my kid's ELQ proxy. Like the fact that you were going to refuse to help GH and leave it wide open to a drug trafficker.
Went after Nelle, and when I caught up to her, I tried to talk her into turning herself in, and she refused, and she went to run, so I grabbed her, and we got into a fight. And she got the better of me.
Got the better of you how?
She knocked me off balance, and I fell to the ground, and I fell really hard, and by the time I looked up, she was gone.
Sam, the terms were always very clear. I kept my part of the bargain.
You never said you were going to fire Michael as CEO.
You never asked. You wanted a more sympathetic parole officer. That is what I gave to you. Listen, if it's any consolation, you're not the only reason I got a 50% share of ELQ. Plenty of other quarter meetings sold to me.
You said getting involved with ELQ was a good business move.
It was a good business move.
Well, it was also about punishing Michael because he protected Sasha.
Whoa, how did he protect Sasha?
You remember when Sasha was posing as your real daughter when you found out that she was a fraud?
Of course.
Remember how Valentin discouraged you from pressing charges against Sasha? Didn't you think that was strange?
Where are you going with this?
Michael knew that Valentin had recruited Sasha to pose as your daughter. And if Valentin didn't get you to drop the charges against Sasha, Michael was going to go forward with the information that he knew. So taking over ELQ and punishing Michael was out of revenge, plain and simple.
My goal has always been to grow ELQ, to make it more successful, more profitable. That can only help your children.
Well, then you should have left Michael on as CEO.
I respectfully disagree. And Michael will have a pivotal role in ELQ, but under my leadership. I promise you we will find something for him to do. In the meantime, he has other things on his mind. I gather the alert has been lifted. His son is safe, so we can all be happy.
Well, thank God for that. Our prayers have been answered.
Yes. Exactly.
So, how did you arrange for Sam to get a more sympathetic parole officer?
Got lucky. Somebody owed me a favor, and now Sam can see whoever she wants to, including a convicted felon like Jason Morgan, without threat of going back to Pentonville.
I can understand why Sam would take that deal.
I think most people would do whatever they have to be with the person they love.